Hi everyone, David McDonald from Vitality Fitness Calgary. We're going to go over some TRX side crunches today. So the TRX side crunch, great exercise for working rotation through the torso, predominantly the external obliques. So we're going to show you how to do this. This is a very advanced exercise. I would only do this exercise as a progression. It's something you've worked up to. You want to make sure that you've gotten really good at planking, side planking, stability ball leg raises, things like that before you progress up to a side crunch. Side crunch is very, very challenging, very difficult exercise. So when you guys are in that plank position, when you're on the TRX, you want to make sure that you're not putting those shoulders too far over the wrists. Okay, we're going to start to engage those deltoid muscles throughout the movement, which is something we don't want. This is just a secondary assisting muscle. Okay, this should not be what you're working during the exercise. So you got to make sure you're just in line with the wrist, if not a little bit behind. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, you want to make sure you're bracing, squeezing through the abs, pulling the rib cage down towards the hips, squeezing the glutes. Okay, flexing those toes. So that's number two. Number three, when we're in the side crunch, the main thing we want to focus on when we're in that plank, after we've gotten in that plank position, is you really want to focus on rotating the hips. Okay, rotating the hips is going to allow us to get into those obliques. Very common mistake people make when they're in the side crunch is they don't actually rotate the hips enough. And you have to do that if you really want to get that recruitment through here. So I'm going to show you guys what this looks like, and then we'll get right to it. So let's set that plank up. So we want to make sure we're in that plank position. Shoulders and elbows line up. Abs tight, glutes tight. We're going to rotate the pelvis, pull the knee in towards the elbow, and then going off to the other side. Okay, so it's just a simple rotation through the hips, squeezing those abs, rotating through the hips, keeping that plank position as we do this. Okay, so it's very good exercise for those obliques, very demanding, very challenging. Okay, but once you get the hang of it, very effective. So again, you want to remember, this is very advanced. You want to work your way up towards doing this. You want to make sure your abs are tight, everything's engaged. Glutes, core, shoulders are down and back, shoulders and wrists line up. We're not going too far over the shoulders. Okay, we're keeping that head neutral, rotating through the hips as we pull the knees over towards the elbow. So that's a TRX side crunch. Great exercise to do for those obliques. I'm David McDonald from Vitality Fitness Calgary. Thank you for watching.